This is the WWE SmackDown August 15, 2025, full show results video, which takes place at TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. Solo Sikoa and the MFTs open SmackDown, declaring dominance after stomping out Sami Zayn, Jimmy Uso, and Jacob Fatu last week. Solo mocked anyone who dared challenge them, only for Sami Zayn to interrupt, seemingly unfazed. Sami calmly stepped up, saying that while he once focused solely on the world title, failing to qualify for Clash in Paris liberated him. Instead, he revealed there's one championship he's never held, the United States title, and he's now targeting it. Solo dismissed him, mocking his big-ass eyeballs, telling him he's a raw guy and unwelcome on SmackDown. Sami then shocked everyone by announcing he's officially on SmackDown and vowed to take Solo's title. A brawl broke out, with the MFTs overwhelming Zayn until Jimmy Uso tried making the save, but was quickly overpowered. Just as chaos peaked, Jacob Fatu stormed in, taking Solo down, and with Zayn and Jimmy's super kicks, the trio finally staggered the MFTs. Tala attempted a double guzzle, but Jacob Fatu intervened, sending him over the ropes. General Manager Nick Aldis then announced Sami Zayn as SmackDown's newest roster member and booked a main event trios match, Zayn, Jim Uso, and Fatu versus any three members of the MFTs. Byron Saxton is backstage with Chelsea Green and the secret Hervice for an interview. Green laughs at the question of how we get here and says she bravely broke up a birthday celebration and bravely took a funfetti cake to the face, and now she's got to deal with this? Alba Fire steps up and says Piper Niven is gonna win tonight, and then they're gonna take the tag titles. Alexa Bliss makes her entrance, flanked by Charlotte Flair, who is not her friend and not fond of her in any special way, and probably doesn't like the way her hair smells. Then we saw a match between Alexa Bliss versus Piper Niven. Piper Niven dominated early with power, aided by Chelsea Green's distractions and Charlotte Flair's interference. After commercials, Alexa Bliss mounted a fiery comeback with somersault sentence, a DDT, and an attempted top rope move. Chaos erupted with Alba Fire's involvement, but Bliss countered Niven's charge and scored the win by pinfall with a quick schoolboy. After Alexa Bliss win, Alba Fire super kicked her, but Charlotte Flair rushed in with a lariat to save her partner. The numbers game overwhelmed Flair as Chelsea Green threw her into the post and barricade. Alba hit a KLR bomb, Piper followed with a Vader bomb, and the heels stood tall. Backstage, Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton are bickering directly in front of Nick Aldis. Aldis says he appreciates Cargill wanting a title shot and Stratton being a fighting champion, but there are avenues they have to go through here. Nia Jax rolls up to turn it into a three-way bicker fest, and Tiffany says if she has to prove herself against Nia before Jade, fine, bring it. The next match happened between Fraxium versus Melo Don't Miz, and the result of this match was Melo Don't Miz defeated Fraxium by pinfall with skull-crushing finale from The Miz on Nathan Frazer. Post-match, Carmelo stares stunned for a beat without getting down from the turnbuckles, and Miz comes over and hugs him, which he reluctantly returns. Backstage, Kiana James approaches Tiffany Stratton, offering her card and proposing an alliance with Julia and her management as backup. Tiffany declines, saying she's already a champion. James warns that if Tiffany isn't with her, she's against her and reminds her that Julia could still challenge for her title. Stratton walks off, then moments later, Mia Yim appears with a kendo stick, telling James that Julia faces her next. James dismissively brushes her off, keeping tensions high. Drew McIntyre addresses the crowd, replaying his claymore to Cody Rhodes and insisting he didn't attack him, claiming Rhodes provoked it. He accuses management of hiding Cody's medical status to protect their golden boy. Drew argues Cody needs the title for validation, while he wants it for money. Reframing the incident, Drew says Rhodes started it by targeting him first. Declaring himself not a villain but a nightmare when provoked, Drew smugly warns Cody to recover soon before leaving with confidence. Backstage, Byron Saxton interviews the Street Profits with BFAB, but Solo Sikoa and the MFTs interrupt. Dawkins vows their family won't block the Profits' tag title pursuit. Ford confidently declares they want the smoke, warning the MFTs to watch their backs. Solo shouts at a distracted Tala Tonga, and they walk off as Eric Rowan prowls in the distance with his giant hammer. The next match happened between DIY versus Street Profits, and the result of this match was Street Profits defeated DIY by pinfall with a lateral press from Angelo Dawkins on Tommaso Ciampa. Backstage, Carmelo Hayes interrupts Nick Aldis and Motor City Machine Guns, demanding a US title shot. Miz tries calming tensions, but Motor City Machine Guns mocks Hayes, questioning if he's really him. After heated bickering, Aldis books Miz and Melo vs Motor City Machine Guns next week, which Miz pretends was his plan. Backstage, Byron Saxton interviews R-Truth, who's thrilled about John Cena's return. Aleister Black interrupts, questioning his support for Damian Priest. Truth gets serious, confronting him, but Black calmly warns they'll meet next week. Backstage, Sami Zayn reunites with Jim Uso, thanking him and Jacob Fatu for their support. Sami calls Jim a brother, but Fatu warns him not to interfere. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu, Big Jim Uso, and Sami Zayn vs MFTs, JC Mateo, Solo Sikoa, and Tonga Loa, and the result of this match was Jacob Fatu, Jim Uso, and Sami Zayn won the match by pinfall with a hell of a kick from Zayn on Solo Sikoa. Post-match, Jacob Fatu is all smiles and shakes Sami's hand and hugs him before all three babyfaces raise their hands. How would you rate this week's SmackDown show? Tell me in the comments, and thanks for watching.